Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been saying I was going to do this guide for a while now, and we're finally actually going to do it. So basically this is, as you can see in the description, the Zenyte money making guide for beginners. You know, I see in help chat all the time that people don't know where to start making money on the server, and it's not like any other server where you can just jump in, you know, do something super simple and get some cash. It is kind of grindy, so just remember that when you're doing this money making guide. You know, some of it is pretty fast cash, but then again, some of it you just need a little luck to get, you know, to make a little bit of money. So I have about 11 different money making methods that you can do. I'm obviously not going to go into depth with all of them. So if you do see something in this guide that you might want to figure out, odds are if you check my channel I probably have a guide on how to kill a certain boss or how to do a certain thing. Some of it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just trying to point you guys in the right direction so you know what to be working on as you are making your account on Zenyte. Alright guys, so method number one is going to be thieving. It's probably the easiest thing that you can do when you start the server, and you can make progress towards getting your rogue's outfit, which has some pretty good benefits as well. You can start pickpocketing at home. From what I've heard, the men and the women at home have the best rate of giving rogues. It's like 1 in 200 chance, but I don't know if that's across all NPCs, but apparently the men and women at home are a good place to start. Once you've done that, you can move on to doing knights and stuff like that in Ardone. So basically to get there, just go to city teleport to Ardone, and if you want to, you know, do stalls and stuff like that to continue leveling, you know, you can do it here. Once you've got the required thieving level for knights, you can come in. I'll show you guys what it looks like when you get a few pickpockets off of these. Pretty simple, so I'm trying to kind of speed through this because it's going to take a second to cover everything. But basically they drop little coin pouches like this, 2100 XP on a regular account, and basically you can just, you know, open these up once you get 28 of them, and it'll give you a nice little stack of coins. So we're going to go ahead and get 28, and since I'm wearing the rogue's armor, I am getting double, which is pretty cool. And there's 28, so that's 7,000 coins in a couple seconds for literally just clicking like 14 times. So let's move on to method number two. Alright, so method number two for thieving is going to be master farmers. You can find them located in Joiner. That's where I prefer to thieve because it's really close to the bank. So basically go there and then just pickpocket an inventory of seeds, and then, you know, you could get some good seeds, you could get some bad seeds, but I'm going to pickpocket an inventory really fast and show you guys exactly how much I actually make off of one inventory. I mean, it obviously varies on what seeds you get, but alright, so we just finished our first inventory. Took me about a minute. That's what the video said. And that's 178k. We got some pretty good seeds. We got the magic seeds and stuff like that. The ones that you really want to get are the snapdragons. They sell for a lot, and as well as the herbs. They sell for a pretty good amount each as well. But, you know, that's pretty easy cash in the bag, so, you know, master farmers are definitely profitable. Now we're going to move on to the final method that I like to do with thieving, and that is Tazar. And to do this, you will need a fire cape. Alright, so Tazars. What you want to do is you want to grab your trusty old fire cape from the bank if you have it there, and then you want to go to Tazar, which you're probably having to go through to mini games, go down to fight caves, and boom, you're in Tazar. Now follow the route that I'm about to show you on screen to get to where we're going. Alright, so assuming you followed the directions to get to the proper place to which I'm at right now, you'll now see these little level 74 Tazar herds. And if you have a gem bag, this is going to be, you know, way more efficient because you can just fill your gem bag up, deposit more gems than you normally could. But basically, just start pickpocketing these guys. It's going to fail. I mean, I usually fail, and I'm 99 thieving with a pretty decent thieving level. But then you just go through and, you know, thieve an inventory after inventory after inventory of this. I've heard it's pretty good cash. Now, I haven't actually calculated out the rates, but, you know, everybody needs bolts and stuff like that. However, I'm failing like crazy right now. But yeah, just do this if you have, you know, your 99 thieving and you have your stuff, you're gonna get double loot. So that's the perks of getting the rogues gear, and on the way up to this level you should be getting them. But as you can see, I just got like 10 diamonds, so that's insane. Look at all these diamonds. Let's price check this really fast. So that's 42,000, but the diamonds usually sell more on the GE anyway. So, and if you're cutting them into bolt tips, whatever you decide to do with them, if you're using them for crafting, it's basically free crafting XP. So boom, you know, if you're trying to just get free crafting XP, that's the way to go. It also brings in some pretty decent cash. All right, let's go on to the next tip here. All right, for the next one, it doesn't really need a huge explanation. It's pretty simple to do. It's basically free money. You just have to remember to check it. That'll be farming. You're really profitable. Like I said, you're thieving master farmers, so you're going to get snapdragon seeds. So if you plant the snapdragons and you get a decent yield off of all your crops, you're going to be making a pretty good amount of cash per run. So as long as you're checking and doing your farm runs, it's going to bring in effortless cash that you really don't have to do anything to obtain. All right, so now that we have what we covered: thieving, farming, and now we're going to go into mining. So mining, I know it's a grindy skill, but it does pay off in the end. You can do amethyst still, but they kind of got nerfed. It used to be about 4 mil an hour on amethyst. Now it's like, I think like a mil. And then you can also do like runite mining, and you can turn it into bars, and that's pretty good cash as well. I know a few people are doing that right now, and they're making a pretty good amount of money. As far as XP and GP per hour, I'm not exactly sure what they're making, but it does make it worth leveling if you're just kind of bored and want to do that. But look forward to guides on how to, do rune mining efficiently and stuff like that. I'll definitely try to push something out on the channel. And yeah, so let's move on to the next method. Like I said, guys, I don't have time to explain everything, or this video would be like 500 minutes long. So I'm trying to just put as much information as I can into a small video to help people starting the server know which way to go. Alright, so the next one is something that had to be in this video. Alright, so Slayer is so important on this server. One, getting the boss task and then making cash from it is insane. Like right now I have an alchemical hydra task that I made a guide on last night. Insane money, almost like a million GP per run. And on top of that, the Slayer XP is great. But yeah, I have a video coming out when I get 99 Slayer. I'm going to actually show my loot tab. And I haven't sold anything from like 83 to 99 Slayer, and currently I'm at 97. So I hope you guys get to see how much cash it actually makes, but I'm gonna keep that kind of hidden. I'm just gonna tell you guys it's totally worth it. All right, so also there's red spider eggs, but I'm not gonna go too far into that. Everyone knows where red spider eggs are. So you can grab those for like, I think it's a pretty good amount of cash because it is a much needed herb secondary. So if you want to do that, it's just click intensive. You can't really AFK do it, but there's that method if you'd like to do that. And also you can donate to the server. Donating to the server is actually, I say it's worth it. One bond's, like worth about anywhere from 11 to 14 mil, just kind of depends on what the market's like. So, I mean, if you don't want to grind that much and you just want to get right into, the grinding and doing PVM with decent gear, feel free to donate to Zenyte. It helps the server completely, by allowing it to grow and allowing, more updates to be pushed out. All right, so another method that I have for you guys is on, I have a guide for this actually. It is crafting blood runes at the blood altar, and for that you're gonna need 77 rune crafting to even do that, but totally worth it. I know it's a grind to get up to like 77, but if you really want to make it, it's completely AFK cash. Everybody needs blood runes for pretty much everything they do on a higher tier magic spell. And yeah, you can make anywhere from a couple, I wouldn't say a couple mil, but you can definitely make like over a mil per hour doing blood runes if you really stay on it. And it's pretty effortless, and you get to max one of like the ugliest skills to max ever. It's a super grind, so you're gonna make a ton of cash. Honestly, from 77 to 94, I made about, I want to say 12 mil off rune crafting. So, it's not a bad money maker. Another thing is, you can kill dragons as well. I know it's like the newbiest thing to know, but it does make you some cash. Let's look up what the actual price of dragon bones are going for right now in the GE. So they're about 5,000 each. And people are obviously selling them very fast because there's not a lot in the GE. So, if they happen to sell and you can set the price for like something over what it normally is, you probably get to sell them because you have the only ones on the store. There's also that wyvern bones, and all the other bones that you're gonna get from doing Slayer if you do to choose to take that route. Also, can't leave out Zora. Zora is a great moneymaker as well. I also have a guide for this on my channel. It's pretty beginner friendly. And then last but not least, you can always merch. You know, there's always little things on the trading post or, you know, the Grand Exchange that you can actually merch. So, you know, you don't even have to have a lot of cash. It could be something as simple as buying fire runes from the magic shop and selling them for a few GP higher on the GE. Obviously, it's not going to make you millions and millions and millions, but as you buy more fire runes and flip them for tiny amounts more than what you did before, you're going to make profit. And if you do decide to merch, be patient. That's all it is. You know, invest some cash and then, you know, get what you get back and keep reinvesting it until you have too much money that you don't know what to do with it. But anyway, guys, like I said, I was going to keep this guide really short and to the point. I know it's been requested a few times, but I've been busy making other guides. And if you would like to see more of the guides and more of the stuff I'm pushing out, please feel free to follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description. Subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on so that you'll know when I post another guide. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you, you know, on your Zenyte journey. See ya.